Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am your host, Aleph Lev, and this is another episode of the Mysticism Decoded podcast. This is going to be a short and sweet episode. I just wanted to share a poem with you guys that I wrote. This is actually at the beginning of my book, and we're about to start the next series where we cover the second half of my book, focusing on the first book of Kabbalah, known as the Book of Creation in English, or the Sefer Yetzirah in Hebrew. The first series we covered the declassified CIA document known as the Gateway Process, and that's really the first half of my book, but not even really the first half because I didn't detail it in text the way I did in the video. But you have that entire series there now for very, very in-depth looks at the gateway process and how it relates to the Sefer Yetzirah, which we're going to be getting into even deeper in the next series whenever we start actually covering the Sefer Yetzirah scripture and how that correlates exactly to different parts of the gateway process. But I thought that this would be a nice segue between series to help us get introduced to the concepts and ideas of the Sefer Yetzirah. And the reason I wrote this poem, and this is really my first stab at writing poetry, and it was also my first stab at creating art with that picture that I covered in one of my earlier pods titled God Architecture, Is Tony Soprano Dead or Alive?, where I basically used God Mind Architecture to explain why Tony Soprano is both dead and alive, a fun play on the Sopranos finale that drew a lot of criticism but also confusion. But the Sefer Yetzirah itself is a very poetic text, so I thought that it would make sense to write poetry to start my book and essentially get the reader ready for the scripture that was coming their way. So I hope you guys like this. I enjoyed writing it. And without further ado, here we go. In the depths of my heart, I embark upon a quest to elevate humanity's consciousness, each soul truly blessed. Through these humble words, I strive to impart a wisdom that resonates, igniting minds like sacred art. Gathering the proof in its wisdom profound, unveiling mysteries so divinely bound. For ancient scriptures, cryptic and grand, were penned in ways enigmatic, hard to understand. And in the gateway process, a labyrinth text, Lieutenant Wayne McDonnell endeavored to digest, simplifying language for his superior's sake, yet still an arduous journey for seekers who partake. But listen, seekers of light, whose spirits yearn to grasp this secret knowledge, your souls eager to learn. Remember the words of Daniel, wise and true, for many shall be refined, pure and anew, while the wicked in their wickedness will pursue. None shall comprehend, but the wise they shall construe. Interpreting these words in this sacred realm, primitive minds shall ridicule, seeking to overwhelm. Laughing and blaspheming, obstructing your way, but fear not, for their ignorance won't lead you astray. In the book of Daniel, my brethren, I reveal that the wise in their understanding shall kneel, recognizing the Elohim, celestial beings of might, are the Annunaki, radiant in their cosmic light. And as Thoth proclaims in his emerald tablets grace, The journey is arduous, each step you embrace. For within that pinnacle, your vision shall expand, unveiling the bonds between Annunaki and man. Though history's tapestry may bear blemishes and strain, love, goodness, and purpose course through each vein. For your spiritual growth in this life and beyond, a profound connection with the divine in eternal bond. I embrace this challenge, compelled by its call, to uncover the hidden knowledge held within a sacred thrall. The Annunaki, custodians of wisdom untamed, left their treasures for the worthy, their mission unashamed. In the words of Solomon, sage beyond compare, it is God's glory to hide secrets, for kings to dare. So let us seek, dear souls, with hearts open wide, as we unravel the mysteries with honor and pride. So I hope you like that letter from me to you. And in the next video, we're going to begin with the Sefer Yetzirah, the book of creation, the first book of Kabbalah, the only book to ever be attributed to the patriarch Avraham Avinu. I've been waiting for this time to come for a long, long time, several years. And I'm looking forward to you guys joining me along the way. So until then, just like everyone else asked for, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you think I've earned it. And catch you on the next pod. Aleph Lev, out.